So we'll begin with today's session. First of all, thank you everybody for coming in. Today, our speaker of the week is Kavitha Ganeshraja. I will leave the introduction part for her to finish. She can do a better justice. But she wears multiple hats. She is a mother. She is a professional, working professional. Her hobbies includes being creative, and at the same time, one of the reasons why she has chosen this book also is something that goes really well with her personality, which is something discipline. So thank you, Kavitha, for taking this topic. One of my favorite books again, one of the favorite authors, Robin Sharma. And we look forward for a fantastic session, just like we had last week. So all the best, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Pradeep. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for starting this kind of a club wherein the like-minded people join in and present the book, and we can learn a lot from here. And the introduction you gave about me, I don't know if my personality goes with that, but I enjoyed someone praising about it. Thank you very much. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm going to present this book, 5 a.m. Club, written by Robin Sharma. First of all, I would like to tell you that this book is, I'm not sure, but this would be the biggest book written by Robin Sharma. There's a lot to learn from this book, but what I am going to summarize in this session is only the keynote, like why 5 a.m. Club, what you're going to do in this. So just a short narration. I ordered this book, and this is only one book which I have pre-ordered. The name itself, like I was so curious what would be there in this 5 a.m. Club. So I pre-ordered this book, and the moment it arrived, I finished it about 3 to 4 days, like longest hour I sat, and I've learned a lot. So what changed this book in my life is, I mean, first of all, am I like deserve to present this? Somewhat certainly yes, because I'm a morning person since childhood. Like I always wake up early. That is one habit I have. But I never had any routine as such. Like tomorrow, if I have to do something, I'll pick up that first and then I will be doing it. This is what I used to follow. But this book emphasizes on what you actually have to do so that you can achieve many things in your life. And apart from this, one more the interesting thing, I always look forward in all the leaders or all the people who has achieved certain place where they are taking a higher responsibilities. I'm not talking about the monetary terms, but the responsibilities I mean. I always look forward to them, look up to them, that what makes those people reach that place. So that is what this book explains about. So I have 3-4 slides. I'll be giving a key takeaway from this book. So this book is written by Robin Sharma. This book talks about 20-20-20 formula. So there are 3-20 formula one can do first in the morning. First of all, waking up. But so why one has to wake up in the morning is because the brain's what Robin Sharma says is the science has proven that the prefrontal cortex of the brain becomes less active, so that you don't see, whenever we have some tension or something, we just go to bed and say that I'll just wake up tomorrow, and tomorrow will be, we wake up in the hope of that tomorrow will be fresh. So morning is always fresh, and we don't take any tension in the morning because your brain itself is not formed to take that tension or any other thinking. So what he explains is your prefrontal cortex of your brain is less active that time. So you can that is the reason his tagline for this book is that own your morning, elevate your life. So if you have that 1 hour victory achieved by you, that is the 1 hour victory hour, what he says. If you have well achieved that, the entire day will be going very well for you and you can do a lot in your life. So this 2020 formula talks about how you can segregate your that 60 minute, that is 20 minutes, 20 minutes and 20 minutes. So what he says is, first 20 minutes you need to do intense exercise where you have to sweat a lot. It will increase your energy level in the morning. That is first 20 pocket. Second 20 pocket has is meditation. You can meditate, you can write a book. You can write a book as in what you have to, what you're going to do in this morning, or what is your goal, short term goal, long term goal. Many of the people have the habit of carrying a diary and writing a diary. So you can write, you can meditate, you can plan, you can pray, plan your day. So this is what you can do in 5:20 to 5:40. And next 20 minutes is you can work on your self improvement. Maybe if your hobby includes reading, you can pick up one book and read every day for 20 minutes. If you're if you learn, if you have interest in learning about your professional career, you can pick up that course, you can go for a podcast. This and all you can do in the next 20 minutes. So while I have read this book, I was like surprised, why only 20 minutes, why not 40 minutes, why not half an hour, why not 1 hour? Like exercise I can do for 1 hour, right? Why not 30 minutes? Why not, why only 20 minutes? I could not find the answer. I found much later, because what we do is, when we have that enthusiasm, we go join gym, we do 1 hour, then we drop and then we fail. Then we go, then every activity you do, this is what happens. But if you pick up this 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, you stick to that, and every day doing little, like doing something is better than nothing, is what I have learned from this book. So this is what the formula is. So second question is it possible for everybody to wake up early in the morning? No, not at all, because there are something which you have to follow throughout the day so that you can wake up early in the morning. Like first 20 minutes, if you have formulated this way and you're doing that, and then you you have to go to bed by 9:30. So how can you go to bed by 9:30? Is it possible? No, you have to plan your day. So this is a circle which you need to follow, and you have to inculcate those kind of an habit which will ensure that you can go to bed early, you can wake up early. So this is what this book talks about. I'm going to next slide, that is how you're going to inculcate the habit to get up early, or any habit which you want to inculcate in your life. So this is what the habit, even I recently I read book called Habit, and this also talks about somewhat the same thing. Like any habit to inculcate in your life, there is something trigger should be there. So trigger here, like alarm clock, like 4:45, and also 5 o'clock means you don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock. Sorry, you have to wake up at 4:45, so that that first 15 minutes you can do your personal care, and then you can sharp start at 5 o'clock. And now how are you going to do that? To inculcate any habit, you need to have a trigger. Before going to this alarm thing, I'll go to anything which satisfy your gratification. Is that if you smell some cookies, you have that you, you have that feeling of having it, right? So that is what is trigger. So here 4:45 alarm is what the trigger. You have to wake up, and for waking up you need to set up your mind in the night itself, and you need to, like, because first in the morning what you're going to do is the intense workout. For that you need to keep your sneakers and your dry fits and everything out, so that the moment you wake up, you don't waste your time, you just pick up and you freshen up and you start at 5 o'clock. So the trigger here is 4:45 alarm clock. Second we have is the 2020 rule. So 2020 rule I have already spoken about is that first you need to move, that is the intense workout. Second is the reflection. Third is the grow. For growing any book, anything which will allow you to grow in your career or your personal life is what the last 20 minutes talks about. That 20 minutes you need to do that. And the reward, so anything you're doing has to be rewarded because you are pushing yourself. There are people who are sleep, I mean there are people who enjoy the gratification in life, but you are doing, sorry, you are doing so much hard work for which you need to appreciate yourself, you need to reward yourself. So it could be like, having a dark chocolate after your lunch, having some dessert after some days. So you have to reward yourself, you have to appreciate yourself. In this case, what I used to do is going and getting my spa done at salon is one. Spa as in the hair spa, which is most favorite for me, is one. I I take. So this is what how I reward myself. Maybe once in month or once in 15 days. Any reward you can take, which will satisfy your soul that okay, this I have done and this is what I need to get. And then you repeat this again and again. I'm going to, so this is what, how you're going to inculcate the habit. I'm going to next slide, which talks about how are you going to install this habit in your life. How many days you're going to take? Is it 5 days, 10 days, 20 days? How many days? So some research says that you can inculcate any habit in 21 days or 41 days. But this book clearly mentions how many days it will take you to inculcate these habits in your life. 22 days. The first 22 days is what he calls about destruction. Second 22 days, he talks about installation. Third, he talks about integration. And once you achieve that, then it will become automaticity point in your life. Say for example, when you wake up in the morning to go to um, uh, your personal care, is there anything which should trigger you? No, it is your habit, because you have been doing since your childhood that you have to do this. So same way, there are some activities which is automatic in your life. You don't need to give a second thought about it whether I should do it or not. So inculcating these habits in your life, first 22 days will be very difficult for you, because there are some habits which you have been following for last so many years. You need to distract that. So for that, first 22 days will be really difficult for you to do. Every day you will be like, no, I want to sleep, no, I can't do this, no. So this is how this 22 days will be going, but you don't need to give up on this. Next 22 days will even more, like, what am I getting out of this? Should I really do this, or no, I don't want to get up in the morning, I don't want to do this. And still you have to continue, still you have to continue. And the next 22 days is what your mind will accept that no, this is what you have been doing since years, and let's stop this. And this is what I'm getting, new habits in my life, and let me continue this. And in the previous slide, what I talked about this habits, so this will automatically be inculcated in this. And if you're following this for continuous 66 days, you will come to a point where things are happening automatically. And if you miss something, you will be feeling that day is incomplete. So this is what the 66 days of habit installation protocol, what he has mentioned in his book. And after reading this book, I was not able to follow this continuously because of XYZ reason. Then I I diverted and then come back, then do. But when I actually know the benefit of this 20-minute is when I started following this. Because only one thing I would like to emphasize is doing nothing is doing something is better than nothing. So 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, you will move a little in your life is what I have learned from this book. And there are a lot of things which I have not covered in this book. He also talks about joy as GPS for interior empires, focuses of history makers. There are a lot of theories which he has done here, and I'm not reading all of those because time will not allow, and also your interest, I don't know about the interest of all the participants here. Maybe if Pradeep allows me one more session, I can go ahead with this, but this is the keynote you can take from this book. And the next two slides I have incorporated a few iconic best quotes I have learned from Robin Sharma. Is that first of all, his tagline for this book is "Own your morning, elevate your life." His best goes with this, and the best quotes I have incorporated is this: "All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end." And this, when you really follow this, and if you're serious on following these principles, you will get to know like everything is hard at first. Second is take excellent care of the front end of your day, and the rest of your day will pretty much take care of itself. This is what Pradeep has mentioned is in the message he has forwarded. And elite producers and everyday heroes understand that what you do each day matters far more than what you do once in a while. This goes, I think, with all of us, because what we do is all of a sudden one day we wake up and I have to do yoga. All of a sudden one day we pick up one book and no, I have to finish this. I mean, this everybody does this, but if you understand that 2020 formula in life, nobody can change your habit. So this very much goes well even for me. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. I'll just narrate one story. Like day before yesterday, the moment Pradeep has shared with my pic, I'm going to read this. I put it in my status, and everybody started messaging me. What is this? What is this 5 a.m. clip? So when I said this book, one of my ex-colleague, I was explaining that 5 a.m. club is this. The message I'll just read the message. What she messaged me is, "कोई उठता है क्या? 5 बजे वो भी." This is what she said. So this is like, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. So once you get this in your life, nobody can understand that 5 बजे कोई उठता है क्या? कभी तो 5 o'clock, ये तो पागल है. I have seen people telling me that तू तो पागल है, because people don't know how to formulate their entire day and how to grow forward, or what makes people who grown already or achieved. That is what this statement goes along. Dream big, smart, start small, begin now. I don't need to explain that. World class begins where your comfort zone ends, because once you follow this 5 a.m. club and 2020 rule, your comfort zone ends and you have to start that. The smallest of implementation is always worth more than the grandest of intentions. Everyone dreams of being legend until it comes time to do the work that legends do. This always you'll listen. ये क्या करना है, what to do with this, what to do with that. You have to do this, but the time it comes, people escape because they can't follow the principles or the mechanism what we have to follow. Living the same week a few thousand times and calling it a life. I need to tell you that too many among us die at 30 and are buried at 80. This is the best quote. That is the reason I have put it in last. I'm reading it again. I need to tell you that too many among us die at 30 and are buried at 80. This is one I can never forget. I will reread that as many times I can. And thank you very much, Pradeep, for giving me an opportunity to read this book. And thank you all my participants for listening to a 5 a.m. Club. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kavitha. That was wonderful. And one of my most favorite books. Robin Sharma is an amazing, thinker. The way he presents his ideas, fabulous. The 2020 was a good recap. Need to get back to it again. But it was fantastic. So thank you for taking this time out and sharing this with us. Yes, we look forward for another session where you can actually go ahead and pick up a few other chapters from this book. I'm sure each one of us would love that again. Also participants, thank you so much. like last week we had Sonali, like today we had Kavitha. The forum is open for all of you to participate. Pick up a book of the week, come here, share the lessons. And for September, of course, we know the competition. Win a prize, Amazon gift voucher worth 2,000 rupees, along with the best storyteller or the best reader of the month. So September is on. Kavitha, you can participate again. Sonali, you can participate again. I look forward.
Sonali is there. I didn't see.
Yeah, she's there.
See as it.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hi,
I'm here.
Sonali.
Hi, Kavitha.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, Sonali. How are you?
Yes.
Good, good, all good.
Creating a bigger team
I
now.
thought I
Shreya,
missed you.
Sonali, all of us. Yes.
Oh, is it? Okay. Maybe I.
But next
Yeah.
week, I think it's going to be Shreya or somebody else. Let's see who's going to pick up the topic. Palak, thank you for coming in. Dimple, thank you for joining in for the first
I
time.
have to
Thank you
first
very
implement
much,
whatever
Palak.
whatever
Thank
Kavitha has
you.
highlighted today. I have to first implement them too. But Kavitha, seriously, it was great, amazing. Seriously, very, very nice. Yeah,
Thank
very
you
nice.
very
Enjoyed
much.
it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You kept us glued, like for every second. I stopped doing my work and I was just with my phone in my hand, was listening to each and every word that you were saying.
Thank you very much. This also allows us to pick up, because last time when Pradeep read this book, Eat That Frog, the moment he summarized that book, I can't stop myself ordering in Amazon. The next day it arrived, because Amazon book delivery is faster. Tomorrow it comes. And in 2 days I completed that book.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this forum.
Yes, that's
Sir,
the.
I need the recording.
Yes, you will
Where
get
is
it.
the recording, sir?
For this one, today's.
Eat that frog.
You will get it in 2 days. I have recorded, but the voice is so terrible. I need to record it again.
Okay.
Give me 2 days. Along with Kavitha's post, I will also post my video, and we shall put it on the group again.
Sure.
Okay. Once again, thank you each one of you for your presence today. Thank you, Kavitha, for a wonderful insight. We look forward to connect with you all next Saturday with a new author or a new reader and a new book. So keep participating, keep learning, and every Saturday we are up here on the Readers Club at 7 p.m. with a new book, new learning. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for your participation. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.